Okay, so the very first extraneous variable that we're going to look at is situational variables. Now, situational variables are anything that's happening in the environment that might affect my result. So what might affect my dependent variable? Remember that my dependent variable in this study is how well students do on a psychology test. Now, I'm assuming that from my results that attending revision club is the reason why my students in condition B did better than in condition A. But it turns out that when I was doing the test with my students, okay, those students in condition A, they were in a room that was really noisy and had a really low temperature. My students in condition B, they did it in a nice room temperature room with no noise, and it was somewhere that was familiar to them. Now, I can't say with 100% assurity that because those students went to revision club, that was the reason they did better. Because it might be that these students didn't do very well in their test because it was too noisy and the temperature was way too low, so they couldn't concentrate. Okay, so that might have been why they did poorly in condition A compared to condition B. So, what do I do about that situation then? In order to control that, I need to use standardization. And what standardization means is that those participants that are in condition A and condition B are experiencing exactly the same environment, okay? So, if participants in condition B, my revision club group, if they're sat in a room that is normal temperature with no noise and no distractions, then it's only fair that my participants that are in condition A, my non-revision club students, that they have exactly the same environment, that they're also sat in a room that is nice temperature with no noise, and so that they can concentrate, okay? So essentially, standardization is keeping everything the same for all participants in all conditions of the study.